Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today, if you missed out on the 0.99% financing, the absolutely low, insane 0.99% financing for 72 months, there might actually be a way for you. So we're going to take a look at that plus a variety of topics. Today's live stream is live, so we're going to be responding to all live comments as well, but we're going to get into all of that. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. And shout out to my latest Patreon members. Sorry, we've been traveling, but Vivi, Vikram, and Dongju, thank you for supporting. And all live streams are partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan, link down below in the description, but more on that later. So this is an interesting Reddit post that I just stumbled upon that may show that Tesla is retroactively making some exceptions for people that might have missed out on applying for that 0.99% financing. Because yes, right now on a Tesla Model Y, this vehicle right here, there's 0.99% financing for the 0 to 60-month term. The 72-month term is 1.99%, and the 84-month term is 2.99%. So if you're looking for a 72-month term payment, then 1.99%, but you want 0.99%, then you might have missed the boat on this, but it seems like Tesla might be making exceptions for some people in store. So let's follow along here and see what exactly happened here. So shout out to Adventurous File for posting this. Just wanted to share what happened during my credit app approval process in case some of you are in a similar situation. Credit score is high for this person, 800 plus for all three bureaus, and less than 5% debt to income ratio. So really good credit type of thing looking here. Type of score here. So ordered a Model Y rear-wheel drive on May 16th. Credit application submitted on May 20th around 12 p.m. First credit pulled by FI pending status. Approved on 5/21 for 1.99% for 72 months by Santander. Message on the app. Email Tesla financing for manual review. Nothing. At this point, I was kind of fine with the rate since it was an announcement of the 0.99% to 60 months and high debt to income ratio. And then certainly here, look what happened here. So on May 23rd, 3 days later or 2 days later after the approval of the 72-month at 1.99, went to showroom. Actually, I guess today is the 23rd, right? Went to showroom to talk to advisor, and advisor manually submitted the case. Within 30 minutes, I was approved for 0.99% at 72 months with zero down payment. Couple things here that are shocking to me. The first one is, of course, getting that 0.99% even after applying after the promotional rate that now is supposed to be 1.99. The second thing that's a newer thing that Tesla financing is starting to do a lot of zero down payments, which is pretty crazy. And the third thing is that they responded within 30 minutes. That was super quick. And then last thing is going to get a standard range from inventory. I'm surprised like they didn't just go ahead and take delivery ASAP and try and lock that in before Tesla tries to play any more games and remove that 0.99% financing, because it is supposedly until the end of this month, which is May 31st. I don't think Tesla's going to roll the 0.99% into June, but certainly if I could get a retroactive 0.99 from 1.99, I would just take delivery ASAP and just pick whatever Tesla's available in inventory that could take delivery ASAP. But still really cool to see that they're honoring that 0.99% for people that missed the boat essentially. So my recommendation is if you have placed an inquiry or if you place an order or even if you didn't do any of that, just go into your local Tesla store. I love going into the stores and talking to them because they're real humans trying to get you into a Tesla vehicle and see if they can make any sort of exceptions for you so that you can get that sweet 0.99% financing. But really cool able to see there's a bunch of posts about the 0.99% financing in the Reddit thread. And of course, people are showing that they just purchased ones. Here's another deal if you're interested. $24,000 off plus 0.99% financing, $19,000 upfront, $7,500, $6,000 Colorado, and $5,500 another Colorado, and $5,000 back when they file from taxes. Absolutely insane. If you're buying an electric vehicle, or if you're not buying an electric vehicle in Colorado, there's a lot of money you are leaving on the table there. And here's another interesting screenshot that I wanted to highlight. So Model Y long range, this is, as you've seen before, this is an application approval on the back end of the Tesla app. You get this screen after you place the deposit of a Tesla vehicle. And you can see here, it's actually approved by FI Connect LLC. So actually not Santander. Santander's not the only bank that Tesla Finance works with to get you an approval, but this person was approved 72 months, 0.99% APR, and a 50-cent down payment. So here's real world payments right here on the screen on a $46,000 Model Y at $556 a month, because it is kind of recommended when you're getting loan money this cheap at basically 0% financing. Some people, personal finance gurus, do recommend putting as least amount as possible, because you can take that extra cash and put it into a savings account at like 4 to 5% pretty easily. So you can do a little bit of arbitrage, but still very interesting to see that people are actually getting approved at 0 or next to 0 down payment at these fantastic interest rates for a Tesla vehicle. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. Thank you all for jumping by. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. And right now, I'm talking right now this month, new customers that purchase a Mint Mobile plan before May 31st will also receive a 6-month subscription to Paramount Plus on Mint. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. Antonio, thanks for coming in. Model Ys are stacking up on lots. They might be releasing Juniper. The next end of quarter deals coming up. Also, Juniper may appear soon in Asia. Any Model 3 performance deliveries on the way soon. Yeah, I do think, yes, the Model 3 or the Model Y Juniper is certainly coming up in the near future. End of quarter deals. Next month is the end of this current quarter. So yes, I think there's going to be bigger and better deals coming very, very soon. But I think the 0.99% financing, I think that's going away. I think it's going to go up to like 1.99. And if Tesla needs to throw that demand lever back on, then they'll switch it back to 0.99. But it might go away and then it might come back like maybe September, but definitely I think it's going to be December. Unless like the Fed interest rates like goes up or something like that. In this next topic, Kia has announced a very interesting EV that may be the next under $25,000 electric vehicle. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Sorry for posting this. Kia has unveiled the 2026 EV3 in all-electric compact SUV up to 350 miles. That's nice. I think the sweet spot is 300 miles because it just makes a lot of sense. Price is $30K to $50K. So if it's at $30K, then if we factor in a fingers crossed $7,500 federal tax credit, then you can see this might be under that $25,000 to $23,000 threshold. 81 kilowatt battery, pretty respectable. 10 to 80% charging and 30 30 minutes, but a 128 charging speed. A little bit on the lighter side there, especially because we've got some vehicles going 200, 250, maybe even 350. But this is going to be a long vehicles away from now because deliveries are expected to start in 2026. But what do you think about the design of this? I mean, this is certainly growing on me in terms of what they're doing with the Kia vehicles. I do like the design of the EV9, the bigger SUV, but still have yet to drive one or take a look at one in person because I see them on the road all the time, but not up close. But still, I do respect that Kia is doing a lot of different designs, if not like trying to push the look of Kias. But let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking on what you think about this current Kia EV3 and if you're going to buy one in the near future. But we're going to jump into the next topic. Crypto, we need 84-month financing, 0%. That would be insane. I mean, yeah, if they could do 0% across the board, or we don't even have to go to 0%. Just 0.99 is good enough all the way to 84 with all Tesla vehicles. I mean, we might see that. Maybe that's a prediction in December, which is the last month of this year. The Thinker, thanks for coming in. Any news on the Tesla allowing CT owners to trade in the car early versus retaining the one-year contract clause? Are they still forcing owners to be blacklisted? Yeah, they're actually buying back Tesla Cybertrucks. I think the last number I heard was like $99,000. So you got to start the process with Tesla and give them first right of refusal. Marlon, I got screwed and I will bring it up with their attention when I pick up Model Y. What do you mean you got screwed? Peter, I saw you mentioned about 0% for zero down in China. Do you think a deal will come to the US? Yeah, I do think some form of that might come down in the US. I mean, they're kind of doing that right now with 0.99 at zero down. They're kind of giving you both, but only, of course, for the Model Y. Crypto, that Kia looks like a stormtrooper. Yeah, it kind of does. I mean, a lot of stormtrooper vibes with that white and black look. In this next topic, please be careful with 0.99% financing. Of course, right now there's an amazing offer on the Tesla Model Y, but definitely you should probably be careful and not make any sort of crazy decisions. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Significant for posting this. I'm surprised. Please be careful. This 0.99 has people acting irresponsibly. I'm seeing people purchasing the car when it is outside their financial means, stretches them financially, or buys the car and it gets told of. They have no gap insurance. I know that 0.99 is a great deal, but please be financially responsible. So good point here. I mean, you really shouldn't be buying any sort of vehicle. Teslas are expensive, so you shouldn't be buying any vehicle that is outside your means. I know banks will approve you if you make one-to-one with little to no debt, one-to-one for the price of the vehicle. So if you're buying a $50,000 Model Y, then you should at a minimum be making $50,000. But most likely you should be making more than double that to really be comfortable. But if you're living at home with your parents with no rent, and I can see that being a different story, or if your rent is really cheap and you need a vehicle for work, like you can put it for use, then certainly that could make as well sense as well. But we've seen some of the payments already. The real payments on Tesla Model Ys at zero down, $550 to $600 a month. So don't be spending all your monthly income on that. And the big thing, I do like how they mentioned this, is you 1000% need gap insurance. To explain what gap insurance actually is, when you owe money on the vehicle, if you owe more money than what the vehicle may be worth in the event of a total loss accident, then you are kind of on the hook of whatever you owe more of. Gap insurance covers you. Some example, gap insurance are like 100 to 125%. So if you owe more than 125% of what the vehicle is actually worth, then the gap insurance may ease some of that and pay that for you so that you're not on the hook for it. So gap insurance is a very low cost. You can get it through your insurance provider. You have to do it right away at the beginning. You can't actually get it through Tesla financing. I haven't seen it yet, but it's a pretty low cost, like a couple $100 to maybe $500 for your whole term. So 100% worth it to do that. And if you're going to buy a Tesla, make sure you get a good deal on it, and also make sure you try and get an inventory discount that we talk about on the channel, and maybe even wait till the end of this month, which is right now, or even wait to the end of the next quarter. And if you're stretching, like, don't feel like you must buy a Tesla because this deal is going to run away. As we've streamed and talked about Tesla deals month after month and quarter after quarter, I can tell you for a fact, since we've been live streaming for the past 2 years, the deals have just gotten progressively better and better and better. There's a lot of people out there that have probably watched from the beginning. They can exactly comment on what we're talking about. And the deals, if you look at it from 2022 to now, the deals have 1,000% gotten better. Of course, 1,000% is not a accurate scientific number on it, but they've definitely gotten better and better. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link. We support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. And we do respond to all DMs in the Patreon app. And you can schedule a phone call with me where we can go over your exact buying situation on how to get the best deal on your Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And thank you to everybody that supported our Patreon in the past and in the future. Thanks for coming in. Model 3 delivery changes. What do you think? After 3 delivery changes. Oh, what happened? The things. Any idea when the Foundation Series is ending and the next CT model starts? I was thinking next year, like the 1st January of next year, but I may even think it might kick in maybe by the end of this year. We'll see. Red alert. Thanks for coming in. Do you think they're going to do 0.9 on the Model 3? Potentially, but it's going to be probably like December or maybe even September. That's my best guess. The Thinker. Thanks for any news on the Ranger stand on the Cybertruck when it is ready to install? No idea, actually. I haven't heard anything yet. Marlin, 3 interest changes from 0.99 to 10% to 100K no debt, 7 to 15. Oh, that's kind of weird. That's most likely because you've never financed a vehicle before in the past. Tesla really Tesla Finance, any financing company does not like to approve people that have never purchased a vehicle in the past. Did you email them? Did you talk to them to see if they can rehash the deal? And maybe you can try and see if you can put more down payment. Banks like that if you put a bigger down payment. And when I mean bigger, like 20, 30, 40% down is what they like to see so that they can try and give you a better rate, because it kind of makes sense for them, right? They are financing a pretty large payment for you or a pretty large vehicle. So they want to be comfortable in the event that they need to repo it and they can get their money back at the end of the day. In this next topic, we've got massive Rivian price drops, discounts, and a lot of different changes to their motor configuration prices. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Des. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Rivian Tracker. They posted this. Rivian has announced new incentives to move 2023 and 2024 R1 inventory. Quad motor is now $6,000. It's a $2,000 price drop. Large battery down another $2,000 down to $71, and max battery down to $15,100, a $4,000 price drop from $19,100. Very, very nice. 2023 R1T free upgrade for the performance dual motor. It was $5,000 before, and the large battery is $5,100 from $9,100. So across the board, you can see it's like $2,000 to $4,000 to maybe even $5,000 off for all the different various options. This is on top of, I would imagine, those employee discounts that if you know someone at Rivian, you can get like $7,000 as a referral bonus. And all, of course, the $7,500 lease bonus as well. 2024 R1T large battery is now $3,100 from $9,100, a $6,000 discount. And large battery for the R1T is now $5,100, down from $9,100. So across the board, we are seeing some discounts. But if you want to see all the different discounts listed out, shout out to Chris for posting this. We've got this post right here. Let me just heart both of these. 2023 R1T Max Pack from the R1 shop has a super coupon. I like that. Super coupon opportunity. $10,000 discount, $500 free tonneau cover, $7,500 if you lease the vehicle, and $5,000 if you could trade in a qualifying truck. But this is, I don't like that offer because it's only like 5 different trucks. And a $7,250 friends and family referral. Up to $30,000 total discounts from the R1 shop. That it is an insane deal out there, and you're not going to find anything like that on the Tesla side. So if you're looking for a discounted truck, a Rivian truck might be your best opportunity this month. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. If you're looking for the lowest monthly payment on your Tesla or electric vehicle, that's where channel sponsors like Tenet come into play. Tenet is a EV and Tesla approved financing partner, and they can get you the lowest monthly payment for your Tesla. They can do this before they can do this by deferring a portion of the loan, maybe even that $7,500 federal tax credit. And on top of that, this month they're given a free electric charger if you go through Tenet. If you want to see what their offer is on an electric vehicle, you can head on to their website, link down below in the description, and do a soft inquiry check application so you can see what type of monthly payments that you can actually get. Shout out to Tenet for sponsoring this video, and thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video and a bunch of other videos this month. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the subscribes and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.